Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening. It's around 2:30. Okay, this is I have the opportunity to make the last topic video because before this I do not have ample time to do, and yeah, I hope that this topic can be become like one long topics. I mean like one long parts because I will make it like a one part for this. Alright, so topic 12, this is for consumer decision making and beyond. And in I think that for the CV, I think I have to revise back all the other video because some of that I had done during 2020, I think. So maybe that one it should be revamped because of the some certain audio is not so clear. So it's okay, slowly, but alhamdulillah, I able to finish with you all for this semester for this. Okay, alright. So topic 12 will be on the consumer decision making and beyond. So there are a few of the topic objective, okay, that we go with one by one. Okay, in the topic objective, after studying this topic, the student should be able to number one, redefine on what is a decision, and number two, explain the levels of decision making. Number three, we will discuss the models of the consumer, four views of the consumer decision making. Because if you learn in a people class, practice principle practice of management is almost similar on how you make the decision, but this one is based on the angle of the consumer itself. And then for subtopic 4, we will explain on the consumer gifting behavior. So this one is under like a culture topics, okay? And the last one, beyond the decision, consuming and possessing. Alright. So what is this? Okay, so as the definition, what is the decision? If like from my perspective and from my um, point of view, when we're talking about decision is something like the alternative choice that we have to make the final choice, okay, final decision. Because decision is something like the finalized that you have only the reason to choose one, okay. You don't have to choose like multiple or many choice. Okay, from the alternative choices, you have to decide on one. So that is decision, okay? The finalized decision making. So decision is the selection of an option from two or more alternative choices. So this is the text uh, statement. Alright. So do I need it? How do I get more information? So I really like this coffee maker. You know, this is my dream. I just stay and sharing with you all because now we have a lot like Nescafe, espresso, right? We have many brand. If you look into like Shopee, they have many brand and at reasonable according to your budget. Okay, how much you want to have. This is the first automatic coffee and espresso center with professional technology and one touch cappuccino system for home use. So you just touch it and then you can make a coffee. Because I'm also coffeeholic, okay? Just sharing it. Okay, the ads often appeal to consumers who are looking for information to help them evaluate the product. Because why? Because they have a lot of this is what we call more on wording. Okay, they are not verbally, but they are more on what we call wording. Okay, so they have a text here to tell and inform impreza, I mean impreza. Okay, for those who are love coffee. So this is brand like Jura Espresso. So they used to show like something like with the touch and then your coffee is ready off. So it's quite like for those coffee holic they are feel really like wow, okay, wow away this product because we need the more information. Of course, as the consumer, as you and me, when we read something, actually we eager to know how is this look like, how this product look like, how much the information I can gain from it, right? So of course, when we want to buy something, we have to know the information about the product, how long the duration, how the payment is to be made, whether it's have to make one lump sum payment or if they have an installment or you have to pay through online. So they have many way of multiple payment system, right? Okay. So Yeah, this is the levels of the consumer decision making. So they have divided into three here. We have extensive problem solving, and then we have limited problem solving, and the third one we do have routinized response behavior. And we can see from here, I'm sure actually there is a wire here. Right, so extensive problem solving. This is the condition whereby there are lots of the information needed. Okay, maybe the advertisement have a very lack part of the information. Due to this, okay, the information is very needed, and they must establish a set of criteria for evaluation. So that's why they need more, especially when you want to buy high-end product, for example, like house, cars, okay. Uh, Even handphone, laptops, gadgets, we need lots of information because it's involving high cost, premium products, okay, and we want that every single cent that we invested, okay, that is worth value for that, okay, and very limited problem solving, criteria for evaluation established, of course, when we want to solve the problem, but we have a condition whereby situation that they have a very limited on problem solving, and of course, there will be a various of criteria that we have to take into weightage, okay? Which one is very minimum risk? So this is the thing that we have to handle, and we have fine tuning with the additional information. And the last one, routinized response behavior, usually review what they already know. So this one, most probably the thing that you mostly commonly know and how to buy it and how to make the decision, especially that involving household products, okay, the thing that every day you buy. For example, you buy like raw materials like our mom, right? We want to buy like raw materials, chicken, fish, you know where to go supermarket, you know where is the uh what we go where is their area, you know where is the place, what to take, for example. So everything that you already know, okay, what you should decide, okay. So that is because they have a very difficult, moderate, or maybe they have a very easy how to make the decision now. So this is the levels of the consumer decision making, okay. So according to this text, right, in our notes here, there are four views of the consumer decision making. We have an economic view, a passive view, a cognitive view, and emotional view. So I do not know whether it been clarified here, but I should put into details and explain to you. When we're talking about economic view, it's meaning like it rely on our financial condition. For example, that how much, let's say you want to buy a house, right? We have to take into the consideration whether our salary every month is enough and affordable to pay our installation deposit of houses that we want to buy, for example. So this is looking into that an economic view, okay? I give very simple example. And a passive view meaning to say whether that every single decision making that you make, okay, is not slightly giving some like stress, okay. This is a very passive view, meaning to say it's not burden you, okay. For example, you want to buy something that involving installation every month, okay. Let's say because like houses also every month to buy to pay, right? Let's say you take like I give very simple example like Coco or Kowe, what we call water purifier, for example, right? So whether for you looking into this passively, is it what is the importance of this thing? And then if you pay every month, is it giving some like burden to you? If like it's not giving anything burden to you, maybe slightly basic, so you can proceed. Okay. But that one because I read it with the economic view also. Okay. Or maybe the reason why you have to make decision making on this because you're looking into yourself. Okay, okay, why I should buy this. Okay, that one is actually go to the connective, actually you think, okay, why I should buy this. For example, you want to buy pharmaceutical or what we call medication product, okay, why I should buy this medication because I having my maybe having not good in terms of my body condition. I feel that the supplement used in order to boost my health, okay, for example, okay. And of course, qualitative also we can relate with the high premium products, as I told you just now, for example, like house, even like gadget, our technological appliances, for example, laptop, handphones, right? And we need to think, okay, when especially when involve high cost, okay. Emotional view is related to our emotional internal emotions, right? When you want to buy this one, I feel like if I'm not buy today, I feel regret. Like let's say, for example, or maybe it really given some touch and how emotion to you. Okay, um, I cannot give some example here, but um, I just a very yeah. For example, also like again like a product medication, right? Why the reason you have to buy this product because you want to give, for example, to your parents. Your parents need it. So that's giving some like emotional view also to us, right? Um, we feel that they need it. Okay, that's why we have to buy. Okay, anything, for example, like wheelchair or products like medication, ubatan, kan? Or maybe ada else you want to buy because you feel that you have to buy for your maybe your spouse, okay? You want to buy like ring, okay? You want to make surprise for your wife, example. Okay, it's involving like emotional view, or maybe you want to give something to someone, right? So it's involved like emotion on that, okay? So the passive view actually I'm not going into detail. Actually my notes is at college, you know. That one I already put into details on whatever that I want to explain to my students. So I hope that okay, they said my technically my case again making problem. Alright, there is a discussion question here. How are the four models of consumer decision making similar? Actually, it's almost similar. Okay, if you really listen to my explanation just now, it's almost related to each other, right? Okay, and how do they differ? In the sense of how you thinking, it will be have a difference. Okay, kalau cara berfikir tu membezakan, maka berbezalah keempat-empat tersebut. Tapi mempunyai pertalian, okay, relationship. Alright, so this is the consumer decision making model. Actually, in the part of like topic one, this is already been stated, you know, okay, whereby they have input here, they have external influences, we have firms, marketing effort, we have 4 P's whereby we have product, promotion, price, and also place, which is so-called as channel of distribution here. And then in here they have also social, cultural environment. Okay, they have family, informal sources, other non-commercial sources, social class, and subculture and culture. And then for the consumer decision making, they have need recognition, pre-purchase search, and evaluation of alternative, and then it be triggered or influenced by the psychological field, whereby we have motivation, perceptions, learning, personality, and attitude, and then they do have like experience in here. Okay, and then they have like output here, they have purchase, you have like trial, repeat purchase, and of course you have post purchase evaluations. Okay, and then this is how you can see that post decision behavior. So we do have the input is something like transformational process. Okay, we do have the input one. Okay, and then we have process, and then we have those the output. Okay, all right, so the discussion question: what types of the social cultural input will influence the purchase of plasma TV? Whether will be goes into yeah, because this is social cultural inputs, right? Is referring into here. Whether it's family, whether it's informal sources, whether it's other non-commercial sources, social class, and subculture and culture. So you can see from here, okay, hybrid vehicles, plasma TV, 65-inch curve, and then we have sugar-free ice cream. Wow, actually it's really like one should have sugar-free, okay, because we eat ice cream, we want some like sugar. Okay. All of a sudden, I really craving for ice cream. MashaAllah. Okay, now we're moving on to the next one. The process need recognition. Okay. Usually it's occur when the consumer has the problem. That's it. Because why we need to buy something? Because it's something like problem occur. Okay. Why I have to buy clothes? Because my clothes is maybe smaller, keep smaller, I keep bigger, for example, right? So the problem is that the the clothes or the t-shirt is not fit enough to me. Okay. So need recognition style. So whether they have actual state and desired state. Okay. If you say actual state, mostly I might say it related to the basic needs. For example, that clothes, food, shelter. Okay, that is the basic needs, which is actual state. Why you need that food? Because I feel hunger. I feel hungry. Okay, so I need that food. That's actual state. Desire state meaning to say your desire. Okay, for example, why you need that car? Because I cannot stand to use the public transport, and then there's too much of hectic and jam, for example, right? Actually using car more jam, right? Public transport is better, meaning that everybody, people got vested in that public transport. So that is desire state because that is not belong to the basic needs that you want. Okay. Okay. And then we moving to the pre-purchase search. Okay. Bagaimana kita buat carian, pencarian sebelum kita membeli barangan. Okay, begin with the internet search and then move to the experience search. So the impact of the internet. I believe during this normal pandemic, right? But we call endemic right now. Endemic COVID-19, that there is the reason why people keep on slowly, and now certain malls and yeah, economy start to begin to open and then doing their business as usual. And you realize almost 30 years we are relying on this internet to make sure that we can do this search, okay, post-purchase, pre-purchase search, okay. There are many factors that increase search, for example, the product factor. So I give very simple, like we do some searching on lazada.com and also shopee.com, right? So there is the product factor that we look into. Just type whatever the product that you want, and then the product will have my multiple variety of the seller, whether it's local, whether international, to you. Okay, they will give like why the reason. Okay, you need that product. Okay, and then situational factor, for example, this endemic. Okay, the reason that why we need the internet in order to do the research. And then the social responsibility, you feel that that is your obligation to do that. Okay, sorry, social acceptability, meaning to say you accepting, okay, the people when people buying that products, okay. And of course the consumer factors itself, because the consumer needs that product. So when we're doing this pre-purchase search, they have multiple factors that we have to know why the reason we triggered to have this searching. Of course, when we want to buy something, we need something like knowledge, okay, about that product. So that's why we need to have a lot of reading and researching. Okay, so the evaluation of alternative, we do have evoke set. Evoke set is the criteria. Okay, the criteria used for evaluating the brands, the consumer decision rules, for example, whether they have some like testimony, and a decision by functionality, illiterate population, whether the product based on the features, okay, going online for decision making assistant, that one you look into the websites, or maybe some again testimony or review, okay. If let's say I want to buy like laptop, like mostly probably what I did was I will look into the review, and then I will see the testimony, let's say in like mostly appliances product, right? Maybe we can get from like Lazada, okay, maybe like for example Shopee. Okay, we look into what is the decision or what is actually the response of the people when they do some sort like that, okay. And yeah, sorry, yeah. And also they have some like disturbance, not disturbance, actually they have information here. Okay, so lifestyle as the consumer decision strategy. So you can see like most probably nowadays, yeah, people want to have like grooming their rooms, house like IKEA, right? So that is lifestyle. And incomplete information sometimes the information is like really hanging and doubtful. People don't know whether the information is true or not. And applying decision rules, okay, so this is regards to certain rules of thumb, okay, whether this product is how to say the alternative, and then when we want to buy this product, there's certain rules that we have to follow, okay, and then they have series of decision and decision rules and marketing strategy. So this is the evaluations of the alternative that we can get into the certain of we can see in here the ebook set of the vehicles or all brands, non-brands versus unknown brands. And then they have ebook set which is acceptable brands. Non-brands meaning to say the prominent brands, brand yang mempunyai nama dan dikenali. Unknown brands maybe you are not even familiar, mostly local products, okay, like even international products somehow we do not know, right? Unknown brand, and they have inert set and ebook set here. So unacceptable brands, acceptable brand, indifferent brand, overlooked brands, and then whether you have the decision on to purchase the brands or not purchase the brand. So somehow they are looking into features. They don't bother with the brand. Some they are looking into the brand. For them, they believe when they have a good brand name, meaning to say the quality also good. It depends on how your belief, okay, how your decision or your rule of thumb, okay, when you are making decision to buy and purchase the product. Okay, issue in alternative evaluation criteria used for evaluating brand, consumer decision rule and their application. So they have a few here. The consumer decision rule, they have compensatory versus non-compensatory. So compensatory meaning to say evaluate each brand in terms of each relevant attribute and then select the brand with the highest weighted score. So meaning to say if let's say they have the highest score for that, you are preferred on that. So meaning to say they have the chances to become one of the alternatives to make decision. And then non-compensatory, positive evaluation of brand attribute does not compensate for a negative evaluation of the same brand on some other attribute, for example, conjunctive, disjunctive, or lexicographic. Okay, so meaning to say, I told you just now, somehow certain brand they're not equally that saying that they must be quality product. Some people they believe that the brand more on priority on features. So that they say here positive evaluation of brand attribute does not compensate. So meaning to say somehow the brand doesn't mean that it's a quality product, even though they have a good brand name, high brand name, but the features is very out. For example, it's not equivalent to what you expected. So don't easily fooled by the because of the good brand name, a very prominent brand name, non I mean like non brand name, you saying that okay, the bad unknown brand name is not good. So this is what meaning to say non-compensatory. Okay, so hypothetical use for decision table. They have mental statement, decision rule. So I selected the netbook. So they buy that laptop, right? Netbook. Netbook laptop is different. Netbook they outcome best when I balance the good rating against the bad rating. So there is a compensatory rule. So this one maybe they use it to look into internet and see there is a good rating. More people just keep rating 5 good quality, good product versus bad rating. They are more on that. Conjunctive rule, I selected the netbook that has no bad features. So meaning to say they are used to look into the features itself. And then this disjunctive rule, I pick the netbook that asset in at least one attribute. Maybe you want to go for the processor. So you see that the process is very good. So you just pick that netbook, okay, very fast, okay. Let's say good graphic rules. I look at the feature was most important to me and choose the netbook that rank highest on the attribute. So I mean to say, let's say you like it because it's very light, okay, because the netbook is very light, small, easy for me. I never have a burden when I bring it to the class. So that one you think that is the highest. Okay, I want it is very light. It doesn't mean about the price. The light and the weightage of that netbook is important to me. Let's see. Affect the referral rule, I bought the brand with the highest overall rating. So this one you look into like Apple, okay, or versus like the another product, maybe like product local, okay, you will not have potentially to buy it because maybe you goes into the brand name, okay. Like me, I'm more on features, okay, I'm more on features, and then what is my requirement features. Like me, I'm not gaming, I'm not the gamers, I'm not play the game. So for me, if I will want it to look like netbook, of course, why mostly the review in YouTube, right? YouTubers doing review regarding the netbook, laptop, and so forth. They used to compare when they are playing the game because the reason when you are gamers, you need a very high identical processor, okay, and of course you need something like graphic card, the colorful, more powerful, and how the way you play is very, of course, they must be very fast, right? So that's why once the product able to compatible with this gaming, meaning to say this product is very good. Ah, that's what I also learned from this. These YouTubers when they say review about the laptop, right? They said once the product able to but not a very high premium games, you know, like a very weight yang berat-berat lah, game berat-berat dia suka untuk main. Kalau macam game yang agak ringan, okay, so it's suitable. But like us, we are teachers, right? We are using mostly like Microsoft Office. So that one, I think that is a very comparable to us. But if let's say they have the advantage on playing games, for example, this might be a good laptop. Okay. Alright, so we're moving to the fourth one, which is decision by functionally illiterate population. Actually, they have given explanation for each on that. Okay, so here they have coping strategies, decision heuristic, emotional trade-off, and cognitive predilections. Okay, so coping strategies is avoided and confrontative. So meaning to say whether you want to confront, whether you want to avoid. Coping strategies ni macam kita imitate. Problem and emotion focus, whether you go for the problem focus or emotion focus. And predecision and position, you compare it. Okay, and then strategies implemented to offset outcome from other strategies. Okay, that one is coming to after the position. Okay, decision heuristic meaning to say single attribute decision. You the only one who make decision. Or emotional trade-off, trading economic value and convenience for emotional outcomes. How do find out when you buy this product, how does this reflect your emotion? Is it happy, satisfied, or not satisfied? Okay. And cognitive predilections, complete reasoning. The reason why I buy this house because it's nearby to my workplace. Complete reasoning. Because I'm not spending much on petrol and I can walk just through to my workplace if I want to go to work. Okay, complete reasoning, okay? But the reason I buy this one because I follow my friends. So that is not complete. Okay. Why the reason you buy something? I feel that I need this for my work. Why I have to buy netbook? Because I need for my online learning, PDPR, teaching, work from home. Okay, learn from home, study from home. Okay. So pictographic thinking meaning to say you want picturing how the way you think. Okay, remember or not when you compare when we buy our old house, okay, you start to compare. We have to take, if not like public transport, and then if we don't have the car, we and then we have to spend 4 hours in order to wait for this public transport to come. And then all of a sudden they have the Grab apps, and then every time after the Grab we have to go to LRT station, and then so they try they influence you on how you picture graphic activity, or maybe they say not that product, okay, they have a very simple and they have a bouquet there, and I like the dress very much, the color, when we go to the Antikon Rahman, so you pictoring and how to say pictographic thinking on that. So yeah, I remember. So this is how the decision made. Unlike this is very simple. Like that, right? When the goals is imaginary thinking, there is something like you cannot actually think how the girls thinking. Okay, going online for decision making assistant. Okay, last start as a consumer decision making strategy and incomplete information. Okay, so coping with missing information. So in here they said delay decision until missing information is obtained. You keep on thinking what is the missing thing. So you delay your decision. I cannot find out what is the wow factor on this. Okay, and then they ignore missing information and use available information because they cannot find out what is the information missing. So all of a sudden they use whatever the information that available. And then they change the decision strategy to one that better accommodates for the missing information and the infer the missing information. So this is how they can actually coping with this missing information. They can cope with the another available information that have. Okay. Right. So the another part on the applying decision rules, series of decision and decision rules and marketing strategy, output of consumer decision making. So when you purchase your purchase behavior, mostly what we need when we are the new one, new buyer, right? Or new customer. We must come out in our mind, do you have any trial product? So you have the trial purchase. I do see this product in Shopee, you know, for those that seller Jovian, okay, they sell something like trial pack for the mask because they want the customer to try, okay, how the mask, mask ni, penutup muka ni, so you can buy it for like a very reasonable price, so that is a trial purchase. And then repeat purchase while you use, oh, it feel like comfortable, and then you can repeat buy that product. And of course, when once you repeat, you have the loyalty, and there will be on long-term commitment. Okay. Okay. Then also we have the post-purchase evaluation, whereby they have like post after sales warranty. So mean to say after the customer buy the product, you still serve the customer very well. So that is the post-purchase evaluation. You will say like a very good about this product and so forth. Okay. So they have a few under post-purchase evaluation here. Actual performance match expectation. We need to say they have a very neutral feeling. So we need to say it exceed. Okay, whatever that you expected. Okay, this product is really meet and match. How about is actual performance exceed? So that one there's no match, mean equivalent. Exceed whatever you imagine, you get more. So that is exceed. And then when the performance is below, when you see the brand name, wow, this product is super. When you see the real one, it's not good. This product is not meet the expectation. I have this experience when I buy the plasma TV. uh, some said the Skyworks brand name is come from Toshiba. So my expectation Toshiba is a good brand name. So once I use that one, I feel out that this problem they have some certain of defect towards that plasma TV. I believe because maybe they have like logistic punya error masa bawa, because plasma TV, LED, all the flat screens television is very sensitive. So once you crack, or maybe during the logistic you just like not in a good condition road, okay, all of a sudden maybe that product also have like jiggle there, jingle. So it's not long lasting. So around 3 months I reported that this product is not good. So this is below my expectation, of course. So I already started to have negative disconfirmations of whatever the product from Toshiba. They already rebranding the name with the name Skyworks. I thought that it's very good. And even the seller said this product is very good because it's new, they said. So after that I feel like so I will revoke this brand name. Okay. Alright, discussion question, what are the 4 ways that consumer reduce post-purchase dishonest? Okay. How can marketing work to help consumer reduce the dishonest? Dishonest, we need to say they have some perceptions, the negative perception towards something. Because after we feeling the experience after purchase, right, we feel like me, I feel like, oh, Toshiba totally out, Fireworks totally out, right? So how the consumer want to reduce? Okay, maybe we have some like another one chances. Okay, maybe they give the another one. They will replace the television, the plasma TV, LED TV, for example, giving the other one. Maybe that one is totally not good. After you replace the new one, okay, it's good. Okay. So how marketers work to help consumer? They have to do a lot of work on this because you already tarnished the image. Okay. Okay. Wow, we have already go with the gifting behavior. Alright. So what is gifting behavior? Tingkah laku dalam pemberian. Okay. Memberi hadiah dan sebagainya. Okay. Gifting is an act of the symbol communication with explicit and implicit meanings ranging from congratulations and love. Okay, if let's say you want to congratulate to someone, nak ucapkan tahniah, or you want to give some like your love, you should want to show your expression. Some boys, some men, they are very good in expressing their love through giving some like, you know, gifting, right? Some of them they just expressing through words, or some of them maybe from their behavior. So it's different from one man to one man, or maybe like a girls, okay, women, okay, you and me, for example, right? The way how we congratulate people also different. Something give a bouquet of flowers, something give a gift, okay, give chocolates, okay, and then how also we express the love also is different, okay, and to regret, okay, and then obligation, you feel that that is your obligation to give, and dominance, okay, is the concept is very like very subjective. You cannot say when people do not give your gift, you say that this person is very like how to say very stingy, okay, the quote as well. No, because every single person is very subjective. The way on how your gifting behavior is different. Okay? Even just say thank you, even just say congratulations, by just say dengan ucap saja is already like it's already warm and welcoming, right? Especially for those who are firstly known about him or her, right? Okay. Alright. What is this? Okay. It's reported circumstances and motivation for self-gift behavior level. So there is a circumstances and motivation when you feel that there is a personal accomplishment you want to reward oneself. So let's say I remember during my study time when I pass and go through with one paper during final exam, I just must get myself my reward myself by having ice cream McDonald, you know, that the fun one, the one ringgit one. So this is how I have like my personal accomplishment. I have passed that subject, even though the result is not coming out yet. But I believe that during my struggling time, during 3 hours to answer the paper, it's already give me like wow when I get like this one cone of ice cream. Okay, and then feeling down. So when somehow, especially women, we have actually like a garage for emotional, you know, emotions. So sometimes we have like feeling down, we feel demotivated, right? Okay, we feel down, and then what you should do for the motivation is to be nice to oneself. So to yourself, okay, don't keep on caring and love other else whereby you not love yourself. That is the truth. You have to love yourself, prioritize and make yourself number one first. Okay. Holiday, of course, they want to cheer out oneself. Sometimes you want to have your me time. You want your own time. You don't want with your friends. You don't want with your family. You want alone. Okay. Holiday sometimes. Okay. Feeling stressed to fulfill a need. So sometimes what I did when I feeling stressed, of course, I'm also like you all, okay? What I did was maybe I keep when too much stress, the best way is sleep. Okay? This also been part by our religion, Islam. You take like wudu, okay, evolution, and then you pray, and if you pray, you just read lying on the bed, right? And then you sleep. If let's say that is the best, or you're watching like movie, okay, something movie, not sad movies, happy movie, right? Okay, or maybe if you're feeling stressed, you can do some cooking, you eat, yeah, also tips from me, okay, and have some extra money. This one I like to do when I got some like extra cream, right? Or maybe like additional something like rewards money. I will give to I celebrate it with my family. Okay, I feel like very blessed when I get something. We sharing with family first. Okay, of course the friend is second one, but family first. Okay, I feel blessed. Okay, I believe that the parents is praying and doa for me. That's why I got this thing, and Allah make a will on this. Okay, inshallah. Needs, of course, we want to really stress and then had not bought for self in a while. So this one, you're not even spending for yourself, you keep spending for others. So to maintain a good feeling, maybe one you can buy for yourself anything, clothes or maybe shoes or perfume. Like me, I like perfume. Okay, but even though I'm not having a very like a very what we call puff. But I like, okay, I like and even like watch, okay, something like to reward ourselves. And then attainment for desire goal to provide an incentive towards a goal. So if let's say I want to get this, I say, what should I reward myself? Okay. Others meaning to say the other circumstances or other motivations. Alright, so gifting relationship tables. Okay, there is a gifting relationship here. We have intergroup, intercategory, intragroup, interpersonal, and also intrapersonal. Okay, so intergroup meaning a group giving a gift to another group. So like for example, Christmas gift from one family to another family. Like us, we do not celebrate Christmas, but we do have like Hari Raya, giving the ampao. That is like something like Chinese traditions, right? Giving ampao, great raya, okay? And then intercategory, an individual giving a gift to a group or group giving to a gift to an individual. A group of friends chip in to buy a new mother a baby gift. So this one, for example, you buy for newborn baby, you buy like for newborn anything like their clothes, baby clothes, okay? And then intra-group, a group giving a gift to itself or its member, a family buy BCR long time ago. We're not using BCR anymore for itself as the Christmas gift. So maybe right now family buys like something not Christmas gift or maybe like buy like laptop. Okay, not right now laptop is very necessary for work from home, PDTR, learning, online learning. Interpersonal and individual giving gift to another individual, Valentine's Day. Yeah, I have to remind, like for Muslim, we don't celebrating Valentine's Day, but actually Valentine's Day is not have, yeah. And even though Father's and Mother's Day also, I don't believe that because for me, it's every day is Valentine's Day. If you want to feel to show your appreciation, you can give anytime. And so do with like your parent. If you want to give the gift to your parents, it doesn't have to wait during Mother's Day and Father's Day or during their birthday because anytime we can show and appreciate them through the gift. Okay, and then intrapersonal self-gift, a woman buy herself jewelry to cheer herself. Oh, I don't like this because I don't like kinds of things like jewelry. If we say like me, I feel more uh like for my job, for example, I need something that can help for my job. Let's say I buy like this green screen, for example, or I buy like camera or I buy something like mic or buy something laptop so this can help and boost my productivity for my work. I think that is better. Okay, all right, so it depends how you want to actually have self-care. Maybe like the girls you like to buy cosmetic product or something like you do some makeup set okay, to make you beautiful, right? So everybody have their own preferences on that. Okay, and then consuming and possessing. Okay, what is this? Okay, how you consume and how you possess. Okay, consumer find pleasure in possessing, collecting, or consuming. Of course, when we buy something, we feel like, wow, I have this. Okay, I feel possessed. I have a car, I have a house, for example, right? You feel like you possess something that at the young age, for example, product has special meanings and memories. So that's why when someone buys something, you don't even ask because sometimes it's giving some like impact to them, especially goes to memories. All right, so this is the model of consumption behavior choice of purchase decision. They have input, consumption set, consuming style, added to one assortment or portfolio, and then the consuming style, we have how the individual fulfills his or her consumption requirement, and the process of consuming and possessing, whether you're using, possessing, collecting, and disposing. And for the output, feeling, moods, attitude, and behavior alter the consumer satisfaction, change in the lifestyle and quality of life, learning and knowledge, expressing and entertaining oneself. Okay. So this is about relationship marketing. Marketing aimed at the creating strong, lasting relationship with a core group of customers by making them feel good about the company and by giving them some kind of personal connection with the business. So that you have your, like, is your school marketing making the grade assessment, survey, clinic, and coaching. So this is how the way to make sure that you have like long lasting relationship. All right, so this is the relationship marketing success. Okay, you can see that they have resource factor, competence factor, internal marketing factors, information technology factor, market offer factors, historical factor, public policy factors, and related factors. There has a lot how to make sure that your marketing success can be laid out. So did you know this is based on the social proof on should I buy this good? 81% of consumers receive advice. I do not know. Ask your Twitter followers. See, Twitter is very fast right nowadays, right? Okay, and then this is about 190 minutes a day on mobile devices in the US. In US, I believe in Malaysia also like this. American spends 190 minutes, means to say almost to 2 hours to the mobile. Once you get your handphone, okay, then you keep on, yeah, in here, right? You don't even bother people in front of you. We consume content on mobile devices 40 times a day. Content in the right context drive engagement. So it's very loose for those who not use mobile content, right? Optimism, color, emotion, guide, friendly, excitement, creative, trust, peaceful, and balance. You see, this is all the brand names around the world. Taco Bell, I don't even go yet. I think that in Cyberjaya, right? Taco Bell, Putrajaya or Cyberjaya. Okay, what people are buying online drugs and health choices. Okay, toys and games, computer hardware, software, non-merchandise receipt, electronic, music, video, clothing, office supplies, okay, food, sports, okay, goods, furniture, food, beer and wine, other merchandise, book and magazine. See, almost can say like in here the highest is other merchandise, clothing, clothing is the highest, and then what else? Not so highest in here, right here, electronic, highest, 8.4 billion. This is according to American, US. Okay, the last word, a real decision is measured by the fact that you have taken a new action. If there is no action, you truly haven't decided. This is according to Tony Robbins. Alright, I'm done with this topic 12. I hope that you really satisfied, and this is the close up, okay, how to say that, to wrap up all the 12 topics that we have in our subject. Hope you guys do not repeat the subject, of course, and I hope that you enjoy, inshallah, whatever that we have spent along the semester, and yeah, good luck for your future, okay, and then I hope that you don't even regret, okay, if let's say we meet again but in a different subject, inshallah, and keep stay healthy and keep yourself in a good health. Okay. All right. Assalamualaikum and bye bye.